Welcome back to the video, guys and gals. My name is Norman, also known as King Julian. So, on the last video, we got into doing the windows on the World War II O scale build, and this is a rebuild. Now, in one of the earlier videos, I said check your stuff because of some stuff like during World War II, Lionel was not building trains; they were actually building stuff for the war effort. And much like some of your battleships, like the USS Texas, uh, it's a BB Class 35 local battleship, dreadnought to be exact. Um, it has parts in there that still say Lionel Trains on it, oddly enough, but yes. So when this particular car came in, I was like, okay, and again, this kind of goes back to something we revisited with my son, where he was able to get the shell loose, and then that's when we found out it was made out of cardboard and wood. So it makes this car really special. Now, this car is getting my brother's name on it. Um, Ultimately, whether it runs on my layout or gets put on display in his house, it is his. I mean, this was done for him. And that kind of means a lot to me that I'm doing something for my brother. So, with that being said, I did get the sides sanded down so they're nice and smooth so it glides together. I made a compartment for I guess it's a sleeper area or a storage area for this car. It's painted in a rose gold, so that kind of offsets from what I've done on the inside already. Um, we got the windows in it. As you can see, yes, I painted over the ends right here. The inside is painted. I used a spring green to actually go on the inside of it, and that worked out really nice. And oddly enough, just the shell alone is starting to get some weight to it. So this is very nice. One of the other things I got going on right now is this piece right here, which I'm using LED bulbs in. There's three of them that's going to be inside this car. And I'm going to have to solder these all together and then run the wires from here to each truck, which I'm using Atlas trucks on this one. And I did it like this for a reason, so that if he ever has to replace the bulbs, he will be able to pretty much, cut them out, solder in new ones, and put it back on. And I may put a battery pack on the bottom of this car for him, just in case later on he doesn't run it and just wants to be able to light it up, he can. So this will be basically these three lights sitting, looking at the car. Well, let me flip this around right here. So this is that storage area. These three lights, when I'm attached to the inside, will be just like this. So that way you're getting light, a glow back here, a glow on this side, and you're still getting the full light effect down here without it being overpowering. Now I do have an AC/DC bridge rectifier. I'm not too sure about that because I've had some people say as long as they're 12 volt, they'll be just fine. It's a give or take on this one. I could very easily add in a 9-volt battery pack to the bottom of it on a false door that would be able to be allowed to be opened up, and a little switch in there. It'd be thrown on, light it up. But I don't know if I really want to do that or actually have it run off of track power. I don't know yet. Still figuring that out. I've still got a lot of touch-up work to do on the outside of the car. Get the roof painted, get the bottom of the car painted, get the trucks mounted, and then I've got some of this. Well, what the hell is that? Well, alrighty. Well, I just had a complete brain fart in the middle of all that. Sorry about that. And I got some of this red. It's not velvet. It's oh, what do they call this stuff? It's more like a, oh, I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of a soft material, but more like a, I don't know what you call it anymore. Guess we'll figure it out. But I was looking at that, maybe running a half-inch wide strip down the center of it, just to kind of offset the floor a little bit and maybe give the floor a different look. Um, Not really too sure if I want to do that just yet. I will figure that one out as I get closer to start sealing this car up and getting the ends redone. I mean, they've already been glued, just has to be painted. Um, I'll just have to figure that out. And we'll figure it out as we go along. And a little bit of an update. So I'm waiting for that to dry up right now before I do anything else, and then I'll start worrying about doing the wiring on it. As always, keep the shiny setup rubber down. See you on the next video. I don't know. We'll see what kind of progress we do in the next day or so. Y'all have a good day.